Welcome back to An Old Man in a Frying Pan. Today I'm going to make stuffed chicken breasts. I'm going to stuff them with goat cheese, cranberries. I'm going to use chopped almonds. I'm going to use some lemon zest. And I'm going to use a bit of sun-dried tomatoes chopped up as well. So stay tuned. We'll get it going. So I've laid the first chicken breast out, and I'm going to get rid of this one piece right here and keep it for another time. And I'm gonna spread this, get this chicken breast, gonna cut it. And I wanna fillet it out a bit, like so. And then down a bit and just fillet it out a bit like so. Don't cut all the way through. And then what I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna cover it in plastic like this, and I'm gonna hammer it. Because I wanna flatten it out. So you just get your handy dandy, and if you don't have one of these, even anything will work. They hit it with a flat frying pan if you have to, but just get it thinned out so it's easy to roll up. So you can see that's nice and flat. I'll be able to put a piece of cheese, roll it all up, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm going to lay this onto a sheet, onto a plate here, and continue on with the next one. Again, I'm gonna get rid of this piece here and save it for later. And I'm gonna just check the breast. I wanna flatten it out. So I'm just trying to fillet it out a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna cover it and we're gonna hammer it. And it doesn't matter what type of filling you're using for this, you'd be doing the same process for everything. So there we go, we got another flat piece. That's breast number 2. So let's go on to breast number 3. So you're getting the idea here, so I'll just continue on. All right, here's the cheese, which is the goat's cheese. It's a whole log of goat's cheese, and I've mixed in it a quarter cup of cranberries, a quarter cup of almonds chopped up, and about 3 large heaping tablespoons of chopped up sun-dried tomatoes with some of the oil. I added a little bit of extra olive oil to it, and salt and pepper and lemon zest, and I've mixed it up. And this is what it sort of looks like. And it's got a little bit of color to it. I've tasted it, and I kind of like the taste of it. It's where I want to go with it. So the next step of this is to put it into a saran wrap and get it into a log. And I'm going to put it in the freezer to let it set, so that when it comes time to stuff the breasts, I can lay it on the breasts and wrap it around, and it's ready to go. I put it on a plastic sheet and then pull the plastic sheet over the log and from both sides, and slowly did this to get it to roll out. And this is about the right thickness and size I'm looking for. And what I like about this is I can use what I want today and keep the rest for another time. And it will keep in the freezer, no problem at all. Now for the outside of the chicken breasts, I like to brush them with Dijon mustard mixture. So I am going to make a Dijon mustard mixture here. And I need a fair amount because I got 5 chicken breasts, so that should be about it. It's about, I'd say about 5 tablespoons maybe. And I'm just gonna add a little more to it. There we go. And I'm gonna add to this a bit of salt, which I like, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a tiny bit of olive oil. And I do this even on my salmon, like so. And I'm gonna mix this up until it's ready to go at that stage. Remember that zested lemon? Why not add a few drops into this mixture that we've made? It will add a bit of flavor. There we go. So that's ready to go. I've got the mixture of cheese out. I'm just going to unroll it like so. Now it's firmed up, but it's not like solid hard or anything like that. It's just firm. So now what I'm going to do is take a chicken breast off here. And I'm going to put a bit of this seasoning I have. It's a seasoning salt. It's got a bit of wine infusion in it. It should be interesting taste. And I'm going to turn it back over, and I'm going to take a piece of this cheese filling and put it in the chicken. And then I'm going to fold it over like so, and fold it over and fold it over so that the cheese is in the bottom of this. And it's there. There she is. Okay. The next stage to this is I'm just going to let this sit here, and I'm going to do this to every piece. I'm going to get myself a little bit of a cloth here just to wipe my hands as I'm going. A little bit of the seasoning on the chicken outside of it. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to cut a piece. This one's a bit smaller, so it's a smaller piece. I'm going to wrap the chicken up in it, and I'm going to put it back on here. Do the next one. Flip it back over. Piece of this in. Wrap it up. Fold it in, and put it in there. Okay, the next piece, same thing. A little piece of the chicken. Here we go. The cheese is in with the cranberries. We'll fold it up. Like so. Put it back over here. Okay, so we've got them all folded. And then the next stage to this is a simple one. I'm going to wipe my hands. And I'm just going to grab a silicone brush, and I'm going to brush them. So I'm going to put a bit of this seasoning on, or the mustard sauce I made. Put it on. And I'm going to start brushing it all over. And then I want to do it even on the bottom parts. There we go. Once I've done it on the bottom parts, I'm going to put them in the panko crumbs. So I want to get them totally coated in panko crumbs. And there we go. You can see they're coated. And then onto my plate they go. Let's do this one. So the mustard helps all the panko crumbs stick to it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to show you this in a second. And here we go. They're all ready to go. I'm going to wrap them in plastic and put them in the freezer for about a half an hour to firm them up, and then I can take them from there and put them in the air fryer for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're nice and crisp and they're cooked. You can always check the inside temperature with a meat thermometer to make sure they're done to the right temperature, which is about 160 degrees inside, and they're ready to go. They should come out nice and crunchy, and flavorful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.